Happy New Year! Hello YouTube community, my name is Jack13 and welcome to 2015. Yes, today is January 1st. By the time this video goes up, it should be 12 o'clock exactly, at least Eastern Standard Time. And so we will have entered the new year, 2015, January 1st. Freaking crazy. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my New Year's plans and a little bit else, a little something else in there that's probably going to be a little shocking. So, meanwhile, before I can actually get into different conversations, I need to do some stuff. So I've got my handy dandy notebook over that way, and then I need to pack some bags because I'm going over to Mom's to upload some videos today. Today's actually the 30th, so, you know, I just wanted to make sure that I got this video out in plenty of time, and I wanted to make sure that it was pre-uploaded so that you guys don't have to worry with me not being able to fulfill what I said in one of my other videos. So, cool. BRB, I'll let you guys come with me, possibly. You know, right there, that's a good place to have me. So, first things on the list. So, in the year 2015, there are 365 days. In almost every year, there are 365 days. So that basically means that during those 365 days, I need to get some sort of video production done. So, what I have planned for this year of production, do you like this shirt? I think I like it. Here, let's get a better look on it. There you go. I think it's a nice shirt. Go ahead and bring that with us. During this year, I want to get a video for each day. Now, I don't have to do a video every day, but I want to have at least 365 by the end of the year. That will be one of my first goals. And it's one of the bigger goals, too. So, 365 videos. How am I going to be able to do that? Don't worry, you'll find out about that a little bit later. So, next on the list, I want to do a tweet a week. Alright? Not just one, possibly even two. One personal and one for the YouTube channel. Tweet a week. Same thing goes for my Facebook account. I want to make sure that both my social medias have some sort of every week I say something about something or other. That way we're not completely in the dark, or you guys aren't completely in the dark. See, look, there's some sunlight. We don't want to be completely in the dark on this. And, yeah, that's all I can really seem to say about that. Also on Facebook, for the personal, because Facebook has so much more room, I might actually start telling a little bit of stories instead of trying to do the My Life story, because the actual video production of that is really difficult to do because I have to get in front of the camera and actually talk about it. If I write it down, I can actually say, alright, this is what really happened, and I'm not just saying random stuff because I feel like I need to because I'm in front of the camera. Because that seems to happen a lot. So, next on this list, got the handy dandy notebook here to refresh over. Co-ops. Alright, in the past I've had a few co-ops that I actually got to do. Now, there was a couple people who wanted to, who had contacted me saying that they wanted to do stuff. However, we never really actually got to do that stuff. So, that was a bit of a problem. I'm going to get in touch with them and maybe a couple other people, maybe even you guys if you seem like you really want to help out and make the channel go a little bit faster, have a bit more video production. That'd be pretty cool. By the way, new screen. Let me unlock it so that I can show you guys. See, now it's good. It's good. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, shaded it a little bit. There you go. So now it's not completely just colors and other bad stuff that I couldn't see anything with. So yeah, I'm gonna be open to do any co-ops with any of you guys or any of the other people that have actually reached out to me rather. And my friends are also always going to be there, so I'm always going to try and talk with them a little bit. So that's another thing. Co-ops are going to be great. Since I'm going to be going to college for the second half of this year, things could be a little interesting. I could have my roommate do some videos with me. It could be really fun times. Is that a little bit better? Eh, not really. Anyway, so, another thing. I weigh 205. That's not really a good weight to be at, 205. So, this bad belly right here, let's get it more in view. This bad belly right here needs to be sort of taken care of. I got a couple plans for how I'm going to be doing that. of which involve a little bit of video, because with a little bit of video, you can go a long way. Let me actually just turn on the light. There we go. Now you can see me from any position. Going to be getting rid of this a little bit. Also going to be learning how to ride a bike, both of which I'm going to try and get on video and show you guys. It shouldn't be too very long. I might do like a weekly section of it, and it'll probably be sometime during spring, maybe even summer, if I have a little bit of time during summer to do it. I should, but what else do I need? I need this. I need my adopt kit full of different toiletries. Alright, so I think I'm all packed for my mom and dad's. Now I can actually talk to you guys face to face. And what better place to do it than right here? You know? Nothing better than this place right here. So, speaking of college, since that's going to be at the end of the year, or more so around September actually, I'm really going to have to take into consideration how I'm going to do the 365 days, or 365 videos rather. It's going to be really difficult to do that when I have to take breaks every now and again, because you can't just keep going forever. It takes a lot out of you. And I also have to think about times when I won't be able to upload. I'll be away, and things won't be going so well there. When I'm at college, for example, I don't know why I looked over that way. I'm not going to college across the street. But when I'm at college, I won't have that luxury of being able to just upload whenever I want. I have to sort of think about it a little bit, you know. Do I have time to do it right now, or do I have to go to this club meeting? You know, can I actually do a video right now? And I don't think I'll be able to a lot of the time. So the summer, I'm really going to need to have a large stockpile for at least the first couple of months during college, because then I'll come back around Thanksgiving time and have maybe like 20 videos be able to record during that time. So that'd be cool. Now, nice. So the final thing on this list before we start getting to the big reveals that I was talking about at the very beginning, I'm thinking about getting a new computer, and by getting a new computer, I'm actually going to be building it. I don't have the greatest skills. Let me bring this a little bit closer to me if I'm going to be standing here this whole time. There we go. I don't have the greatest skills at being able to build computers just yet, so I'm going to be doing this sort of, you know, with my friend's help, a little bit off the cuff kind of thing, and just, you know, do it that way. So it's going to be an interesting experience. I don't know how well it's going to go. It should go pretty well, because I'm going to have their supervision, and they know how to build computers. And the parts that I have are really good. I'll send you a link to the PC part picker somewhere down in the description below, if I have the wherewithal to actually do that, because I'm losing a lot of oxygen to my brain by talking like this, but whatever. So with the new computer, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff. It's got 6 cores. My current computer only has 2, and both of which are going to be Intel. So 2 cores, 6 cores, 3 times the cores, probably going to be a whole lot better with running programs. Nowadays, I can only I can only render one video and watch a video at the same time. And even during that, the computer's really slow sometimes to react. In fact, last night, or I guess this morning, I was watching a YouTube video, and it literally took me 35 minutes to actually get to the video from this certain channel. I mean, why? Why does that need to happen? Anyway, let me see if I can pull up this chair and sit down, because I really need to. I need to sit down. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now we can actually have a nice conversation. So, the new computer is going to be great. Once I've built it, we'll have editing and uploading on one screen, because I'm going to have dual monitors too, which is going to be pretty cool. I might show that whole build after I'm done with it. I might even show some of it during the build, but I don't think I'll really be able to do that. I don't have a camcorder or a video camera that's really good to do that kind of stuff anymore. I lost one that I had. I think I mentioned that before, but anyway. So now we'll get to the big reveals. First off, I have a New Year's resolution. Everybody has a New Year's resolution this time of year, and mine is a rather large one. I've been trying to do this for a long time, but I never really got around to it, either because I didn't have the correct software, or when I had the correct software, it wouldn't really work on my computer, because it's a one-shot deal. So I've been waiting until I can get that. As soon as I get my new computer, the first thing that I'm going to be working on majorly is the Canada, Spain, and any other videos from different trips that I'm going on. Katsucon's coming up in February sometime. I'm probably going to be doing it then, doing a nice little video then rather. So I'm going to have Canada, I'm going to have Spain, I'm going to have Katsucon. By the time I'm finished, at least 1 or 2 of those will have gone to London, so I'm going to have that. And all of that I want to get done before I actually go into college. So during the summer, that might be all that I'm doing. That might be like the majority of my uploading time, or not uploading, my editing time will be spent on that. So recording, definitely going to make sure that I have a lot of stuff, and then that during summer while I'm working on this, I can also find some time in between to record a lot of the games that I want to play. So, what games do I want to play? Firstly, I want to finish Duels of the Roses by January, by the end of this month. That is right. I have currently beaten, what's his face, the Labyrinth Ruler, and now I'm on Pegasus Crawford. He's the last guy. I also beat Bandit Keith, by the way. So, I have Pegasus Crawford, then I have the girl, then I have Seto, and then I have the final boss of the game. And once I've done that, I'm done with that side. I don't ever have to play that side again. And then I can go and face off against Yugi and his gang, which might not even be done until sometime after a few of my other games. So, what other games are they? Well, February 20th, I believe, is when the order comes out. So not too long after that, I'll be having a video series of that. I'm going to play the game in full, because it's a single-player game. And hopefully I'll be able to get through the entire storyline sometime before April or during April. I don't know how long the game's actually going to be. If I could hazard a guess, I would probably say that I'm going to take about 13 to 15 hours on it, maybe. I don't know what the actual gameplay is like, so until I get into it, I won't really have a good estimate, but that's sort of my guess, because I'm probably just going to screw around in it a lot. That's how I like to play games. I like to sort of just figure out how things work, look around every now and again, see what I can find. So, who knows? Also, Walking Dead, that's been recorded. It should be up by the time this video goes up, both of the episodes that I have recorded. And until I can get 50 views and 5 likes on the entire 5 videos that I sent out, which isn't really that difficult, that game will not be coming back for a little while. However, I also bought during the Steam sale, and it's still going on, so I might buy some other stuff, but I bought Myst. Alright? The game Myst is like a point-and-click adventure game where you have to solve different puzzles. It's an adventure puzzle point-and-click game. Really fun. It's from... The original game was from like 92, I think, 1992. And the version that I have was a remastered version that was done sometime in 2000 or 2001, I think. So it's still point-and-click, but it's got a little bit better graphics. It's a bit easier to be used on Windows 7 instead of... I think they had... 9, I don't even know what they had back then. That was a long time ago. I wasn't even around. So, I'll be doing that at some point. However, the main thing that I've got, and I've got some games to show you now. We have got a bunch of different stuff here. Don't mind the stuff falling on the floor. So, we'll start off with the big reveal. Bang. Ico. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can shade it a little bit. There you go. I got the game Ico. Sometime after my birthday in November, I think. My grandmother decided to get me that for my birthday because I didn't really get anything for my birthday. And so we've got Ico. We're going to be able to play that next year. We've also got Persona Revelations. Yeah. Old PlayStation game. I actually checked it out, and this game looks really good. And actually, I can play it on my PlayStation 2. It's backwards compatible, luckily for me. And so I've got 2 PS1 memory cards, and so that would probably be able to hold for these 2 games. I also have Eternal Punishment here, which is one of the second games in the series. I don't really know about Innocent Sin. I wanted to get that, but my mom said that the only versions that she could find were in Japanese only. And maybe that's what the game actually is. It's maybe an only Japanese version. If that's the case, I won't be able to play that game, sadly, because I don't know Japanese, and I'm not going to try and learn for one game, though, honestly, I probably need to learn it in order to get a lot of other games, so to be decided on that one. We also have Persona 3, bang, and Persona 3 FES. For some reason, my mom decided to get both of the games. Honestly, I'm probably just going to play FES, but... well, we'll get to that in a little bit. I'll ask you guys about that. And then I also have a mint condition Persona 4. So I might be emulating this game just so I can keep it in mint condition. Because, I mean, who wouldn't want to have a copy of a game in mint condition to be able to sell or collect? that'd be great. So, my game plan on how recording and uploading is going to go. So, starting off with Duels of the Roses, that's going to be the end of January is when I'm going to finish that. And then between that time, I might have some other game that's going to go in place. A really small amount of game, possibly. I don't know. Then we'll have the order. And once the order is finished, we'll jump right into Persona, the first game. And then after that, we'll do Persona 2 and maybe Innocent Sin if I can find a version of it that's in English, or maybe an English port or something like that. Might even have to find some sort of just like translator so that I can do it on my supercomputer, which I should have by that time. And then in between that time, we'll have Ico. And during Ico, I'll probably ask you guys if you want to see Persona 3 or Persona 3 FES. I'll ask you right now too, because I've shown you guys. Whichever ones you want to see, just put down in the comment section below. I know that FES probably has more stuff, but there's something about Persona 3 that I remember reading online. I think it said that there's a section that's not in Persona 3 FES. You don't get to go search around the high school during a certain section, and I don't know if that's just because the section's new for FES, or if it's just something that they weren't able to completely do between games. FES is probably the better game, but if you guys do a little bit more research, if you know a little bit more about it, please tell me in the comment section below what you guys think. And then after Ico, Persona 3 or 3 FES, whichever one you guys decide. And then probably going to do Myst during that time period, which will probably be during summer when I'm recording at that point, because that's a lot of different games. And after Persona 3 and Myst, we'll go to Persona 4, which is the last game that I have. And then Persona 5 will be coming out. And so that will be the next series that I do after Persona 4, if that game is out by the time I finish all this. Because these games are RPGs, they're probably going to be really, really long games. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to get through all these. I know that the first 2 games I'm going to get through before I actually play 5. I don't really think that I'll need to do 3 and 4 because they aren't direct sequels, but they're part of the same world as 5, I think. So I really don't know exactly what's going to work down there. It just depends on if I can finish the games in a mannerly time. So with 365 videos to make in a year, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different games plus Myst, 6 plus the order, 7 different games should be able to get me through 365 videos. I mean, if you split them evenly down the middle, they all get about 50-some videos. So I think that's doable. 52 videos apiece sounds about right. So in order to also upload these, I'm not going to be able to do one a day. So I'm going to choose probably 10 to 20 different random days throughout the year that I'm just going to upload a lot. And when I say a lot, I'm thinking 7 to 10 videos for that day. That way I can just get through a huge, massive backlog that I have and then start recording a little bit more. Those are only going to be days when I actually have the time to do it and be able to record to replenish that backlog. So, yeah. I currently have up until January 9th, I think, planned for what I'm going to be able to upload, and hopefully I'll be able to upload them all during today's uploading session that I'm going to be doing. And by today, I mean the 30th, again, in case you guys forgot. So, all of that is going to be an awful lot of stuff. I'm also going to have school that I'm going to have to worry about, and little extracurricular activities at school, like sports stuff, because I'm, I guess, a newscaster kind of deal. I do the videos, basically, is all I do. Take the videos. And I'm not the greatest at it, but I do a decent job. But that's going to be taking up a lot of my time after school. So I'm going to be doing that. I also have my anime club that I have to go to because that interests me a lot, and I need to make sure that I actually stay in touch with my friends a little bit, and that's one way to do it. So because all of this stuff is going down, I sadly will not be able to watch any more YouTubers. Okay? It's just not going to be able to happen. I don't have enough time that I'm going to be doing all of this stuff and then be able to do that on the side. It wouldn't work for me. However, there is one possible solution that I can think of that might be able to give me a little bit of time with my LPers that I want to watch. I'm going to finish KS6 scope stuff, obviously, during that time. But the way to do it is possibly during the time when my videos are rendering. This computer does not do it, as I mentioned earlier in this video. it will not be able to let me watch videos. It just takes too long to get between the different videos. So I might have this computer be used solely for watching YouTube when I'm rendering on my supercomputer when that comes. And then I'll have this also would be my work computer that I'll use to do typing and research and stuff like that during college, probably. I haven't quite figured all that out yet. I still got a long time. But yeah, I won't be able to watch a lot of you guys if you suggest your channels to me or anything like that. And so because of that, I won't be able to do shout out Saturdays too often unless I'm talking about people I've already seen in the past. So that's going to be a really difficult thing for me to have to get over. It's been about 4 years that I've been doing this, watching YouTube, and now that I'm actually getting into it, I'm not going to be able to watch it as much. And that's just something that I guess I'm going to have to deal with and grow up, a little bit, move on. I'll still be able to watch KS6 Scope and SSOH PKC and any of the guys out there that I'm watching right now. Phantom Darkness 135, Glory D, and a few others, Nausicaa Gamer. Yeah, those three are the three that I can really think of right now. They don't upload an awful lot, so I might be able to check them out whenever they get a quick upload up, because Glory D, when he does upload a lot, only uploads like 5 videos a week, which I think I could catch up on eventually. And he really takes a lot of breaks because he needs to work on stuff a little bit more. Phantom Darkness 135 has college, and he's got ROTC. I don't even know if he's still in ROTC. I think he's actually part of the military program and actually doing stuff now, if it's not still in that. Whatever. He's got that, so he's pretty busy. And then Nausicaa Gamer has really bad internet, so she also has a job in a real life. So she has stuff that she's doing on her side time. So I might not have to worry about it too much. In order to catch up to KS6 Scope, though, that's going to be a little bit difficult. I'm watching a Final Fantasy series right now of his, and yeah. Watching Final Fantasy, Pokemon Coliseum, and I think those are the only 2 series that I'm watching of his right now. The reason why I wanted to do Ico actually was because of him. He showed me Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, and I was like, well, I want to play both of these games. I wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus originally, but then I saw Ico was the spiritual predecessor, and I was like, well, now I want to play this game first. I mean, Team Ico was named after this game. It must be pretty dang good. Or maybe they just wanted to make that game alone, and so they modeled their name after it. Whatever the case, I'm going to play the game. It's going to be fun. This is a lot of different games here that I have to work on, so should be a lot of fun this year. Anyway, my name's the Jackhammer13. I've updated you. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I've taken up plenty of your time, so I'll be signing out now. Catch you guys in the next video of whatever it is that I decide to upload or record or anything like that. And remember, I know this is Cam Sauce's line, but remember, make safe choices. It's a very important thing in life. Catch you guys next time.